with the kids. This place is not Nigeria where we just feel like, okay. It goes beyond just kids eating and us clothing them. You have to be involved. You have to be in their lives. You have to understand how they are feeling. Because even if they are not telling you, they will ask them in school. They will ask them how they are feeling. They will ask them what they use their weekend to do. So you have to be intentional about parenting. You can't just say, oh, you guys go and play and that is the end of it. You must be able to understand how the whole thing works, and you must be able to support your children. So that alone would guide other things for you. You don't want to compromise. You don't want to leave your kids at the expense of, oh, I have to work, I have to pick shifts and make this money. Because you'll come back and before you know it, this is a place where if you're not careful, you'll lose your child. I'm not saying you will lose your child to social service or something, but you might lose your child to the world because it is at that tender age that's we are exposed to a lot of things. There are movies that we don't watch in our house, but when my child come back from school and she start telling me, do you know on BBC there's this, there's that? If we don't have that conversation, I won't even know. So you have to be involved. I would say is to take a chill, like calm down.
Take a chill pill.
Yeah, take a chill. Like, don't let anybody put pressure on you. And if nobody is putting pressure on you, don't put pressure on yourself.
Come on.
Don't put pressure on yourself. It's a new environment. It's a new life. I tell people it's a new life. And for the fact that it's a new life, you don't expect everything to just be working the way you have planned it. Fine, you have to plan, you have to pray, but expect some, oh, it's not going as planned. Oh, it's not. Expect some of those things. And that's because you don't own the environment. You are only trying to integrate, just like you said. So a lot of things might not actually go as you planned. For some men especially, they might have to begin all over. Maybe they are bosses in far back from home. They are managers. When they get here, they might have to pick up something that is not even of their status. It's just a temporary state. It's just a temporary phase that people should. When I moved in, I started with the council as a contract assistant. It was not even what I wanted. But I wanted to enter the system. I wanted to even understand how people work. I wanted to understand the tools, the technology, and things like that. So from there, I can now start admiring other big positions. So every phase, I would say, as you are moving in, it's a temporary phase. However you're feeling like, oh, this is not the type of life I had imagined for myself. That expectation, you should at least take a chill and calm yourself down, because that you are at that phase now does not mean you're going to be there in 5 years, in 10 years. And except you are planning to quickly move back to Nigeria in 2 years or 3 years, I don't see why you should put pressure on yourself when nobody is chasing you away. Because if you know that they are going to chase you in 2 years or 3 years, that is when you can start saying, I must achieve this thing within this time. No. So just take a chill.
Take a chill pill, no pressure at all, and then be involved in your children's lives. Who else can give this advice if not the Naija mom in the UK?